Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is something that I'm doing for me. I don't know if you guys will appreciate it or even if anyone would click on this video, but hey. I've been going and reacting to anime openings and endings, certain anime that I really don't know much about or I've never heard anything about, and I try to theorize my thing. Today I've decided to go back down memory hill and memory lane, memory something, just go back to my childhood and react to openings of a show that I really enjoyed watching. It's what actually got me into sport, into basketball in particular. I think it's gonna be a series of mine, like going back to certain anime that I used to watch when I was a kid and react to either openings or certain like funny clips or things that reminds me of them and talk about them a little bit. I don't know if you guys have, never mind, scratch that. Everyone have heard of this, Slam Dunk. I know a lot of people know Slam Dunk from the manga, some people know it from the anime. I, as an 8-year-old, knew it from the anime. Unfortunately, I've never finished watching the show and I've never went and I read the manga, which I'm gonna do. I'm going to do. I'm getting to it. I just need to finish reading the manga that I've just started and then I'm gonna start Slam Dunk. It's on my list. Um, I couldn't finish watching the show or at least like watch it regularly because it was on a TV channel and I had to wait like up late or wake up early in the morning so I can watch one episode, and it could be like 1 or 2 episodes per week and that's all you get. But it was good enough for me to wait for that. Now that I can go back and watch it for myself, I'm gonna do it. So without further ado, let's watch Slam Dunk openings. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, because like I said, my native tongue is not English. I've heard it's the same rhythm, but the lyrics I'll be singing them in my head. They were in another language, in my native language. So it's gonna be awkward listening to it in Japanese now. Ah, it's so good. The show the show got me to meet like certain friends that I admire until now. Got me to, it just got me through another sport that pretty sure like if it wasn't for it I wouldn't have cared much about it. The old art style is so good. Oh god. I want to sing so bad, but I don't want to ruin this for you guys. Plus, I don't think a lot of you would understand what I'm saying anyway. And the version that I grew up with, see, in the end we say Slam Dunk, we like repeat it twice. And I'm sorry, in the version that I grew up with, it's not one singer, it's actually a group that sings. So it's like more hype. You're like a lot of people are singing the same thing, and you sing it with them. You just jump. I would sometimes like sing it in my head while playing basketball in the streets with my friends, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta do it. I can't let my boys down. It was the good days. I think I've only like ever listened to the first opening. I don't think I've ever got to this point. But I know enough about the show, I guess. So good. I don't think think there's gonna be much to react to because you can see the difference between the old art style of making openings versus the newer ones. Like the new ones, like quick, 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 quick. You gotta have something happening every second, every 2 seconds. You gotta keep them so they can watch the openings. But for me, just this slow, laid back, I'm like, yeah, of course I'll sit and listen to it and watch it. A lot of people might say it's a bad show to react to the openings of. There's literally nothing happening. But at the same time, everything is happening. I'm sorry, I'm so biased. It's like, it's close to my heart, that's why. But you know, I'm thinking of like the other anime that I should react to. I can't wait. Okay, let's see. This should be hype. Something was in my mouth and my nose is scratching me. Back. Where's like the leader that they had? The brother of the girl that he used to have a crush on. I forgot about all the names. But then again, I think we had the names in our language. Probably, I'm not quite sure. I need to recheck that. Is that it? Is that it? No. No. Is this like where... Oh, there he is! Ah, he was my favorite. He was like protective and like a leader but a friend at the same time. I love him. I think maybe like I've watched past this part or at least to this part, but it's just that they only took that one opening and they translated it and that was it. Probably. See, I gotta watch it to know like, did I ever get to that part or not? Yes. This song seems familiar as well. But so I'm gonna talk over this because there's literally nothing going on. It's the most boring reaction ever. But what I loved about the show is how there's no fourth wall sometimes. So while they're playing, they would stop and give you like rule number this. If you do this is how I learned like the rules of how to play basketball. I was like, oh yeah, he said I shouldn't like hold the basketball for more than 5 seconds without doing this. Oh, I shouldn't like move my hand, my leg, and this and that. And it was a fun way to learn, and a funny way to learn while enjoying yourself. So you didn't feel like you were learning. You felt like you were just enjoying life while learning. It was so good. And like the topics, well, there's much. I don't quite remember. I was 8. I don't think I remember shit. Maybe even 10. I don't think I remember if there was any topics that they talked about. But just like the way they like talk to each other, the way they interacted with each other. Like when he had a crush on that girl and her brother was so protective and whatnot, like it showed. It wasn't like, oh, don't do this, the anime style. And it was like, no. And the way he taught him, the way he helped him, so good. This is what I love the most. That squeaky noise while they're playing. Yeah, I remember when he had like no hair. Not no hair, but I remember that. I remember that part. See, now I think I did like watch tons of it, but they just never translated the other songs. They just took the first one and they stuck with it. Which I'm like, it's a great one. It's a memorable one. I don't need the second one. I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. definitely got to this part, especially because of like his hair. And the show is about basketball, yet the openings don't show just basketball. They're like, there's friendship, and then there's relationships, there's training, there's this, and then there's nothing. There's just like a ball in the field. That's it. You know? We're gonna be hyped while watching the show. We don't need to hype you up in the open. I don't know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm trying to sell you guys to watch this show if you haven't heard of it or you haven't watched it. Please do. I know a lot of people wanted me to, a lot of my close friends wanted me to watch Kuroko no Basket, and I've been thinking of maybe reaction to the openings of them, but that's how I actually got the idea of reacting to Slam Dunk. I was like, if I'm gonna react to basketball, might as well start with my favorite, with the one that I grew up with, and then go through Kuroko no Basket. That's why I don't want to watch it, because I'm gonna keep comparing it to this one, and you can't compare it to this one. It's a masterpiece. It's not me that says it, everyone says it. Don't come at me in the comments. Not saying that Kuroko no Basket is not a good anime. I'm just saying that if I watch it, I'm not gonna enjoy it the way you guys enjoy it, because my head is gonna be stuck in here. Oh, the coach! I loved him. Sometimes he does nothing, and sometimes he just gives them like the best advices. That's why I was like, wait, is he smart? Is he dumb? I could never tell. She was like the assistant, right? I liked her as well, because she bossed them around and everyone was scared of her. Now it's like the memories are flowing. See what I mean? It's so simple. So simple. Yes, good. Okay, I'm biased. But it looks good. I mean, look at the art style. It aged well. You can't look at it and be like, I don't quite like the art. No, you love it. You guys love it, right? Yeah, you love it. Yeah. That's it. That was so good. That was just for me. That was good. I don't know what to say. For the people that know about the show, let me know down below if the anime has ended, or did they stick with what the manga has or not, and what's going on. Should I just finish the anime, or should I go and read the manga? For the people that didn't watch it and just knew of it, or didn't knew of the show and didn't watch it, please go and check it out. You know, just check a couple episodes. It's funny as fuck. It's intense as fuck. It's really, really good. Should I cry for you guys to watch it? I'm just kidding. You guys do whatever you want. It's not free will and whatnot. But yeah, again, a show just for me, so I can remember the things that I used to watch and see how different they are from how I watched them. Because again, I watched them like dubbed in our native language. So of course there's gonna be a lot of changes, and I wanted to see what those changes are. One of them is that they only stuck with the first opening, and I thought maybe there's like I didn't get to certain parts, but apparently I did, at least like halfway. So I'm glad I did. There's no way I watched it like in order, but at least I knew what was going on in the story, where we were left behind and whatnot. Um, so yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, that's fine. There's gonna be a lot more to come. And see you soon. Bye.